here inside the CMX Theater in downtown Orlando, where legendary actor Glenn Turman has just released his latest passion project, a documentary about his life entitled What Else? The Legend of Glenn Turman.
All of her entities, you provide for every facet of a woman because women are multifaceted.
Yes, very multifaceted. You know, you get it. Okay, thank you.
Right. I have a mom and two sisters, but when I think about my mom, she's like, she's superwoman to me, but she's, multifaceted. So I totally get it from your perspective from seeing her. So
yeah.
Natalie, you co-founded a company, right? I want to make sure I get this name right for everyone. That it's the Connected Performer,
Correct.
Which is an online musical theater coaching studio.
Correct.
So what need were you seeing in the coaching space that made you decide I want to start something of my own?
It's a really good question. So when we started the Connected Performer, it was before the pandemic had hit.
A lot of people don't realize that Effie is really the central character of this story. You mentioned Jennifer Holliday, who introduced this character to the world, won a Tony Award for it. Jennifer Hudson won an Oscar Award for it. So what does it feel like being a part of that sisterhood as far as this character and this story and this project?
It feels honestly surreal.
We know you from The Bachelorette and The Bachelor, so I would be remiss if I didn't ask you, what is your dating life like now? Are you seeing anybody special?
No, I would say right now I'm not, but I am open to dating. I have been dating.
And the one that really got me was this one's called the Floating Meditation.
Yeah.
Now this is where you invite people to your home.
Yep.
And they go through the mind travel experience while floating in your pool.
That's right.
So two things. Tell me more about those experiences. And the second one is, when can I get an invitation to that one?
Totally. So totally done. You've got standing invitation, floating invitation. So
on your website, and I want to quote you directly, you say that you thrive on discovering and creating stories as well as sharing your own that celebrate, challenge, and inspire our humanity. Do you think that you're doing that in your career, or are doing that in your career? And how easy or difficult has that been for you to be able to try to fulfill that specific goal?
Wow, that's such a good question. I think it's inherent in art.
So let's go back for a minute. We spoke before. You said that as you were growing up, you liked that attention of people watching you.
I was a show off as a kid.
Of course.
Yeah.
So.
What you mean, of course?
Well, of course you said, because you told me before, which was going by what you said.
Okay, all right.
You remember we had that. Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
What does it feel like when you put a show like this together and then you execute it? What's that experience like for you?
Oh wow. It's really about creating something from scratch. It's about, I say it's about creating a space.
And it's Florida. Everybody wants to be outside on a lake. I mean, isn't this like the perfect place to
it's one of the
come and have a good time?
Come here. Yeah, exactly.
Plus, they have a full bar. I mean, that's kind of important for our show, too.
Listen, full bar, I'm there. Okay. I don't want to put you on the spot.
No.
But I know the show is premiering, but can you give us a little something?
I'm sure. You want all my love and my devotion. You want my love and soul right on the line.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask you, but I think that's enough. That's enough. But that was beautiful. Now we see why you got the part.
Oh,